Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Little Bruce Springsteen to kick off today's podcast episode. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holidays to all you Mind Right maniacs, all you fire-breathing dragons listening in today. I'm super fired up. I am excited for today's episode. I hope you are as well. And before we get into the episode, just a simple reminder over this cray-cray holiday season. This one's like none other before. Couple words of wisdom. Number 1, slow down. Number 2, simplify. Number 3, do less. 4, don't forget to work out. You got to work your booties out, even on holidays. Santa Claus don't know way holidays. You got to work out. Holiday? It ain't a holiday. We got to work out, baby. And don't forget, lastly, to breathe. Breathe. It feels good to breathe. My friends, when you think about holidays, I know many times you're grateful for so much, but what gifts are you hoping for this holiday? What gifts? Maybe it's an actual present, or maybe it's a feeling or an emotion that you want. I know for me, it's certainly continued recovery and rest and healing for my knee. It's family time. It's 2021 kickoff. I cannot wait for that. And as we go into 2021 swinging, literally getting fired up for 2021, it is going to be a great year. I hope that you and yours have a tremendous Christmas and holiday season, and I hope that you get great family time. So without further ado, let's go into today's episode and check it all out right now. Yoo-hoo! Welcome back to the Todd Durkin Impact Show. This is Todd Durkin, and we talking today fork in the road moments. And before I get to the fork in the road, I just want to say thank you, full of gratitude for you tuning in. The comments over the last few weeks have been awesome, and I so appreciate all your support, your love, your encouragement. As I said when I started the podcast, that I was always going to keep this real and grainy and authentic, and that's what you're getting. You're getting who I am, and the comments that you guys are just coming back. I so appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And you know, one of the things I've been sharing over the last several weeks is about fork in the road moments, because I must be striking a chord, because a lot of you are making big decisions in your life with your health, with your careers, your jobs, with relationships, with decisions on habits that you're trying to break. So thank you for DMing me. Thank you for emailing me. Thanks for using the text service I use. I'm checking all your messages. In part of my rehab process that I've been using is just checking this stuff all out, and I appreciate it, so keep it coming. I want to lead you through an exercise today that if you're facing a fork in the road moment, how do you get through it? How do you make the right decision? How do you face a fork in the road moment instead of just staring at it forever and ever and allowing it to eat you up? How do you make the decision that's right for you when you tune out the outside world and make the decision that's based on what you're supposed to do, based on your purpose? So there's a saying Yogi Berra said, the famous baseball player and coach Yogi Berra: if there's a fork in the road, take it. So if you're facing big decisions today, you've got to make a decision, right? You got to get on the fence or off the fence, whatever it may be. But I've got 5 steps today that if you're facing the fork in the road moment, how do you do it? So the first thing that I'm going to share about a fork in the road moment is you got to visualize the fork. You know, a while back I was skiing in Deer Valley, Utah, my favorite place on the planet, Deer Valley. And I'm going down this slope. I'd like to say it was a double black diamond, but it was probably like a green. Actually, it was a blue. And there was this ski run that said success to the right. And there was arrows to the left and to the right. It said success. I'm like, which way do you go, right or left? The success trail was to the right, and I don't remember if it was to the left, but which way do you think I went? I went to the right. I wanted to go down the success trail. Well, that was a fork in the road moment, and I like going back to that visualization of the fork in the road. Right now, what I'd like for you to do, as long as you're not driving, I want you to visualize the fork in the road that you're facing today. What's your fork? What's the big decision you're making in any area of your life right now? And as you feel this, visualizing your fork, the second thing I want you to do is I'm going to take you down a direction, and I want you to feel the emotions in your body of each direction, okay? So here you are, you're visualizing your fork, and I want you to feel the emotions of the right way and the wrong way, the right and the left. So you've got this fork in the road, and what I want you to do right now is I want you to go down the, quote, wrong direction. And I want you to feel the emotions in your body, what you're feeling, what your gut's saying is probably not the right way, but it might be the safe way. It might be the safe way, the one that you're comfortable with. I want you to go down that direction. And as you go down that direction right now, what are you feeling? What's your mind say? How's your heart? Who are the people are in your life? Who are the people in your life? What do your relationships look like? What's your health like? Is there flow of your energy? As you visualize this right now, you're getting further and further away from the fork. You're down the wrong way. What does life look like? What does it feel like as you travel further and further from the fork? I want you to think about that. I want you to feel that every corpuscle in your body, from your heart rate to your blood pressure, to any anxiety you might feel. Are you disappointed in yourself? Or perhaps you're comfortable, you're okay. Feel whatever emotion that you're feeling. Now I want you to come back, slowly come back to the fork. Come back to that spot on the ski slope. Success or not, significance or not, comfort or discomfort. Now I'm going to ask you to travel the other direction, the scary direction. The one that your gut is saying is probably the right way, but it's scary. Maybe it's a relationship that you need to start or end or change. Maybe it's in your career or your business. It's the going against the grain decision. It's the opposite of what people would probably think. But your gut is saying, you've got to make this decision. It's the one where there's a purpose that's way beyond that you can comprehend, but you know is there, but you have to let go before you can actually taste it and see all the opportunities that are there. Feel that. Manifest that. Create that. And continue to feel that, because there's probably a white light that is pulling you down that trail. Feel the emotions in your body. As you face the fork in the road and you're down the, quote, success trail, the correct trail, the one that your gut and your head is saying the right way to go, but it's scary. I want you to really think about that decision, and I want you to feel that decision in every aspect of your body right now. How's your health? How's your vitality? How's your blood pressure, your heart rate? What do the relationships look like in your life right now? If you've gone down that right road, what do your relationships look like? Are they flourishing? Are they happy? What are they? Feel that and breathe into that. And as you slowly, when you're ready, come back to that fork in the road moment, part number 3 of 5, when you're done, is I want you to write down on a piece of paper when you're done listening to this podcast, if you're out and about, is I want you to write down what you felt in number 3 here, going down A, the wrong direction, and then B, going down the right path, going the right way. So you experienced 2 different directions. One, the fork in the road, you went down one direction, perhaps the one that is the safest, the one you're most comfortable with. And B, the one perhaps, the one that you're uncomfortable, a bit scary, a bit out of your league, a little bit out of your comfort zone, We'll call that the right way. Write down what you felt, what you experienced. And number 4 is gut check time. It's gut check time. Right now, as you listen to my voice and you think about the different decisions that you're making in your life, some are very small. Some deal with your kids. Some deal with your parents. Some deal with your own health. Some deal with your sanity, your mental health, whatever it may be. Gut check time. Your gut check time is, what are you going to do? What's your heart saying? What's your head saying? What's your hara saying? I call those the 3 H's. Your head, your heart, and your hara. Your hara, H-A-R-A, is your energy center. Your energy center. It's right below your belly button, about an inch below your belly button. It's when you go to protect yourself and you curl up. You protect your hara. Today I want you to open up your hara, your heart, and your head. When I talk about get your mind right, it's opening up your mind to all of the opportunities that exist down one direction of the fork in the road. But only you can make that direction. Only you can make that decision of which way are you going to go. Are you going left or are you going right? Which direction are you going to go in this path, on this journey? Are you going left or are you going right? Gut check time. Gut check time. Gut check time. And the 5th and final way, when you face a fork in the road, ultimately, even when you have the gut telling you one thing, you wrote down what you felt. You felt the emotions in your body. Day after day, I implore you to do that. You visualized it. Number 5, ultimately, it's time to jump. It's time to jump. It's time to be all in. All in. Left or right, only you can decide. But if you decide to go left, you got to be all in. If you decide to go right, you got to be all in. Whichever way you go, left or right, you got to be all in. Because that's the only way to live life, is totally all out. Throttle down, pedal to the metal, all in. So my friends, today, as you face a fork in the road moment in your own life, whatever area of your life, I encourage you to use this 5-step process. Visualize the fork. Feel the emotions in your body day after day as you meditate, you pray, you think, you do, and you be. Every bit of those emotions, you think it through. You feel how that feels to actually put yourself in that spot. And then you write it down, going the right way, the wrong way, in any decision, small or big. And then it's gut check time. And as you do that gut check time, ultimately, you got to make a decision. And the quality of your life is in direct proportion to the decisions that you make. It's gut check time. There's a fork in the road. Which decision, which way are you going?